Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how you can make this stinger effect for OBS. So let's get started. This is Blender 3.21 and we will be using Eevee, and I have deleted everything except my camera, and I have put my camera -10 in the Y and rotated it 90 degrees on the X. So we will start by adding a plane. Shift, hit R and X and 90, enter to rotate, and scale it on the X, scale it on the C axis, grab it on the C and move it down like this. Then you will add a keyframe, location, rotation, and move up to frame 40, grab C, move it up like this to the middle, and we will add a keyframe, location, rotation. I will add another plane, rotate it around the X 90 degrees, scale it up on the X axis, G and C, and move it, just move it up like there, and go to frame 30, keyframe, location, rotation, and move up to 60, grab C, move it down just till it touches there, and add a keyframe, location, select the plane, add a keyframe, location, rotation. Now we have something like this, maybe a little bit faster. Plane 1, just grab and move, grab this keyframe and move it down to maybe 25, maybe a little bit faster, grab, move it to 20, and this one I will move this one to 30, 50, maybe 45, like this. And on frame 90 I will add a keyframe, location, rotation, move up 20 frames, grab C, move it down, and add a keyframe. And I will do the same with this plane, add a keyframe, location, rotation, move up 40, and grab C and move it up like this, and add a keyframe. So now we have something like this. Now I will add some text, rotate it around the X 90 degrees, type in stinger, choose a font, any font will do, so grab it and move it along the X axis, no, rather I will alignment, I will choose center, and I will shift duplicate, shift E, move it on the C axis down, and type transition, like this, and I will turn it like this and maybe put on some extrude, geometry, extrude, and I will copy this value, Control C, and I will paste it in like this. Then I will add an empty, and I will select text and the empty, and press Ctrl P and objects. Now we can animate the empty. So I will go to frame 0, grab it. Oh, undo that. Just grab on the Z axis and move it down like this, and grab on the Y like this, and I will rotate on the X axis 180 degrees. And I will add a keyframe, location, rotation. Now I will just move it up, grab C like this, add a keyframe, rotate X 180 and grab Y and add a keyframe. So now we have this, and then I will scrub along, maybe something like this, add a keyframe, rotate, now grab C, move it a little bit down, add a keyframe, grab Y, rotate X 180, add a keyframe, grab C and move it up like this, add a keyframe, then I will take camera view and I will use rendered, and I will click this plane and I will give it a color. No, I will choose emission and give it a color, maybe any color you like, and this one I will give also emission and another color that you like, and this one I will give a new emission and maybe something like this, and new emission, and I will give it something maybe like this. Yeah, that looks okay. You can use any color you like. Now I can see this one is not going far enough up, so I will take this keyframe, press down arrow, grab C and move it further up, I, location. And I would like to make this a little bit earlier, so I will just move around these keyframes. Maybe this one. Like this. That's pretty much it. If you like to have two planes, you can just duplicate Shift D and right click, and then you have to get the graph editor, and you will have to just hide all except Y location, and we will select all keyframes and grab the Y, move it just up a tiny bit. And now you can move the keyframes like this. Watch from the camera and we can give this plane another color. Actually, you have to take the one in front, select all, grab X, and the one in the back, grab X, and just move them like this. So now we have two planes. Oh, I forgot. The front we have to give a new material like this, and then we can make it lighter. And we can do the same with the back plane. Just Shift D, duplicate it, hide all except the Y location, select all, grab on Y and move it just a tiny bit. And then we can give it a new material, and we will take the front and move it just a tiny bit like this. And you can just keep on doing that if you want more planes. So from the camera it looks like this. And if you like the two planes to be visible when going up, you have to move the last keyframes. Just like this. And we will do the same with this one. Move like this. Oh. We have to select the back one and move them up a little bit like this. So there you have it. Now we are going to the render settings and we will choose output, get a name, Stinger, and you will use encoding, you will use QuickTime, and under video you will select FM video codec 1, and now you will click RGBA and just hit render. This will give you a video with a transparent background, and it's very important, else it won't work in the OBS. So I will get back to you when it's finished rendering, and I will show you how you can use it in OBS. I just noticed that I forgot to trim the timeline, because now when I rendered, I just found out that I have a lot of empty frames at the end. So you have to move to the point where you can't see the planes, and you have to copy this and paste it over at the end. So I just did that, and I rendered it again for another video, and let's go to OBS. So now it's finished rendering, and I will go to OBS, and I have my different scenes around here, you can see, and I will go to Stinger Transitions and click Properties, and I will just select my new Stinger from my folders, and this is Stinger 2, and you can watch it like this. And there you have it. And you have to type in the milliseconds delay where you want the transition to happen, and you will have to, this looks okay, and you'll just type OK, and when you switch between scenes, you will have this transition. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.